what they're born without. Is it a make or break? Now, you're like, what the hell does that mean? Okay, I'm talking about the long behind eyelashes, fingernails, maybe the long hair, the really dark indigo that he puts in his hair. Is that a make or break? Like, when that stuff is going and you really set into your relationship, you walk in one day and his toupee is off, is that like oh hell no for you, or you don't care, you're still handsome, you're still beautiful with or without it? I've been there before where I was like so insecure and scared, like, oh my god, he can't see me like this, he can't see me. But then it was just like, all right, if this person really is meant for me and really cares about me, they're not gonna worry. The first time I took my wig off in front of my husband, we were dating, and it might have been like 1 month in, we were just like, let me see, and I'm just like, no. I was like, okay. I just didn't want him to look at me taking the wig off, because you know it's a process, ladies. Like, when you take your wig off, you got your wig cap on, you got our meek mill braids. Sometimes our hair, you know, it sticks up when we take that wig cap off. Like, you don't know what condition your real hair is in. So I just wasn't ready. And he was just like, babe, you're beautiful. Like, you know, I'm like, okay, thanks. Well, it gave me a little bit of confidence, because after that I wore my hair out for a few weeks, and the summer heat tore my behind up and I threw that wig right back on. At the end of the day, like, he doesn't care. He's just like, look, whatever you choose to wear, I'ma love it, because I get a different chick whenever you change up your style. Like, one day my husband would get old. I don't know if he's gonna embrace his gray or if he's gonna dye his hair, but whichever he chooses to do, like, I'ma still love him for him. I don't think it will bother me if a guy wore a toupee or if he gets his hair dyed, because guys, you do that stuff too. Y'all hairline, that's not your real hairline, that's not your real hair color. It's not all on the ladies. We're not the only ethnicity that wear extensions and weaves neither. I think you should just love the person for who they are. That doesn't make a person's character. It doesn't make them a good woman, it doesn't make them a good man, it doesn't make them a bad person either. Maybe encourage them to wear the natural stuff because you find them beautiful, instead of putting them down for something that you may not understand or you may not be used to. So is it a make or break for you guys? I don't know, but that's just my take. That's her side.
Wow! Ladies, there are shoe inserts for short guys. Listen what I'm telling you. When he takes off his shoes, you're like, dang, he look a lot shorter. It's because he is. Yeah, shoe insert. No, but all jokes aside, I think it doesn't matter. All right, because I had a pastor a long time ago. He told me, he said, you know, when people tell you they love you and they tell you the things that they love you for, he's like, that's not the kind of love you want. Meaning, you don't want someone to say, I love you because you're tall, I love you because you smile, I love you because you're nice. Because then when you're not those things, that really is saying that that person doesn't love you. But when someone says, I love you for you, good, bad, or indifferent, that's the kind of love you need. If you look at criminals, right, their family and the people, their loved ones, stuck by them regardless. Some of us won't stick by somebody if they put some Beijing in their hair. And some of us men will be like, oh, I need a girl who's all natural. I'm like, look, man, come on. Look, if you love her, you love her, period, point blank. But I think it's good for us to know that, how someone really feels about us. Men, if you got a fake hair piece, like, hey, look, once y'all have established that this is something you want serious, you show her that fake hair piece. You tell her how tall you really are. You let her know what's real. Because I'll be honest with you, one of the things, if you look at our older videos, my wife said, oh, I really love my husband's smile. Okay, that's cool. I got a fake tooth, all right? So if I take this fake tooth out, I mean, she don't love me no more? She's just gonna be like, babe, just don't smile. I love you, but just all right, and it's the same thing. I mean, my wife wears wigs. She loves wigs. That's her thing. Cool. Does that mean I don't love her when she take her wig off? Shoot. Every black man in America know their woman look different when it come time to bed. Got a scarf on, looking like they get ready to go to war, boy. But we love her. It shouldn't matter what the person comes with, whether it's real, whether it's fake. If that's what makes that person feel good at the end of the day and that makes them a better person, just rock with them. And remember, love that person for them, man, not for the things that they bring to the table. Because again, those things that you say you love about that person can change. Your girl got some big boobies, she can get a mastectomy tomorrow. All that stuff is gone, you know? And ladies, for your man, if your man got a big python, that python can disappear too. If you don't know, look it up. There are surgeries where people have cancer in certain areas and that has to get cut off. That's why they say when you get married, one of the things that's always said in every TV show, they say for better or for worse. All right, that's something to think about. If you can't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. This is his side. This is his side.
Her side
And
and
the truth. Today's topic is
what they're born without. Is it?
That sounds confusing, right? What they're born
what
without.
they are born without. Is it a make or break?
What you don't have.
What you don't have, what your mama ain't really give you, is it a make or break?
You know, the fake stuff.
Yeah, so, is it a make or break?
Not for me.
It ain't for me neither.
But for some people it is. So let's talk about that. So my thing is this, look, you need to love me at my worst, all right, to deserve me at my best. So at the end of the day, there are things when you see people put together that you don't realize they fake as they could possibly be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about women for a little bit. You can talk about men. You know, fake breasts, fake hair, fake nails, fake face, fake height, fake good breath. Everything fake, you know what I mean? But it's all good, but you gotta love that person. And then men, we be having fake.
Okay, now ladies, I know it's hard when you haven't seen him without his haircut. And he done been like 3 weeks without a cut. And you finally see his hairline is connected to his eyebrows. I know that can be hard for you. I know it can be hard that maybe you've known him, met him with a beard. And he gets a new job and he gotta cut that beard off for that new job.
I need to shave too.
And he don't have no jawline and you sitting there staring like, who the hell is this Ninja Turtle? I understand that's hard.
Ninja Turtle.
But you're not gonna leave him for that, are you?
And it's also too, like, do you feel like that person was like lying to you because they didn't like show you the real deal?
I don't think the person was lying per se. Because man, like when you walk up on a woman, you know that her nails aren't really that long and her hair isn't all the way down her butt. I'm not saying that there aren't black women whose hair aren't down her back. There's a lot of us who have long hair. But everybody's hair ain't all the way down their behind. You know, like, you know that's not hers. You know there's a possibility that them poetic justice braids aren't really hers.
They tight, boy. They tight.
But she look good. She's physically attractive. You get to know her. You love her eventually. I don't think that should be an issue later on. It's
So I just feel like I'm okay with whatever. If you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, I support. And it doesn't hurt nobody. I support it. But for me, there's a fine line between doing things because it makes you feel better and doing things because you hate yourself.
Okay. But
I've been seeing a whole bunch of skin bleaching and all this other stuff, and that's cool if you just want to get a little lighter, fade some of the dark marks, all that stuff. But it's not cool if you hate yourself. If you're doing the Sammy Sosa. If
you're doing something because you just don't love yourself, then baby, you need to love yourself before you expect anybody to love you.
That's my only, you know.
Okay, I feel you on that. I feel you. I got you. I agree on that.
All right. We agree.
So.
I think this is being recorded. I had evidence.
We agree all the time.
No.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes,
no, we don't. You just keep asking questions to hear what you want. But anyway, so back to what we were saying, baby. You got anything else?
No.
Just love that person for who they are. Don't love them for what they are. All right. If the man is tall, don't love him because he's tall. I'm telling you, that can change, especially when people get older.
When we get old, we go bald, we lose our eyes,
you never
we
know
get
what happens.
I mean, all type of stuff happens. A person can lose a leg. I mean, babe, you in the military and you've seen a lot of families break up because of issues like a limb or something like that.
So part of being in my job, I'm in the military, but one of the things that really hurts you is that, you know, people go out and they do what they can for their country. They're selfless service.
Yeah.
And you think their families are behind them, and it's a really tough experience. No one really thinks anything bad is going to happen. But when you see, you know, people who come back, and families should be thankful they come back. They don't have their legs, something else is missing, their mind isn't right. You see how that just destroys a family. I don't want to get emotional, but I've seen people commit suicide because, you know, their wives have left them. You know, I don't know all that happened in their household. I just know when they left, they were good, and when they came back, he didn't have legs, and then things went downhill. And I've also seen women the same way. Again, just make sure that you're loving that person for who they are. Because all the things that you love about what they do can change.
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah. If you got a man who's a provider, all right, that's cool, that's a good plus. But just remember, that can change in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
If you got someone who's physically fit and active, I like people in shape. My wife is crazy in shape. She makes sure I work out all the time. I don't like the fact she tries to put bad, makes me eat well. I don't want to do that. Pizza is a staple in my house. All that stuff can change, and you just want to make sure that that person loves you for you. So again, regardless if what they have is fake or real, when you really love that person, it shouldn't matter. But the truth of the matter is, most of us just playing around. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. And just messing around. Just, But that's it. That's all we got. I hope we answered your questions. And I'll say this. Also, if there's anything that you want to talk about, make sure you let us know. I got a little tear coming down. I'm trying to hold it back. But yeah, just bad. Just thinking about stuff. Just let us know, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it. Because again, the intent of this is just, we don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
We are just going through this just like you. We're not some couple that's been together for 30 years. I can tell you something that happened before cell phones came around. All right. I'm just telling you how I'm trying to make this happen, and we are both committed to each other. That's the one promise we make. Quitting is not an option. This has been his side,
her side,
and the truth. Get off me. Get off me.